Well, hey there, children. Welcome on back to another episode of the Sarges Mess Hall, the place where we cook every recipe card by the recipe. Now, guess what we're going to be cooking today? We're going to be making us some beef enchiladas. All right. We're going to get in this kitchen. I'm going to take you through it step by step. Now, there's three portions of this here veggie, right? Three key ways to do it. Ingredients in the ways to do the proper method. Step one, you're going to be making a chili gravy in it. And then we're going to be cooking the beef fillings. And then you'll add those two together. Then we're going to put it in the tortilla. Then we're going to put some cheese up on it. Throw it in the oven. But enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get in this kitchen. I'm going to show you how it's done. Let's go. All right, y'all. We got our ingredients set out right here. Let's take a quick scan at our recipe card. We got flour, shortening, tomato paste, chili powder, cumin, beef broth, black pepper, ground beef, onions, chili powder, salt, pepper, red pepper, garlic powder, tortillas, cheese, and more onions. Now I done scaled it down from 100 to 10 because I only had a pound of ground beef and it already thawed out. If you want to do it for, I want to say about 5-6 people, it's a half pound, all right? Step one, now we're going to be doing, it's going to go step by step. We're going to do chili gravy, and then we're going to cook off the ground beef, and then we're going to combine the two, all the fixings, the onions, cheese, chili, all that. We're going to read it, and then put it in the flour tortillas, put it in the oven while they block. So we'll break this down. We got method one. Blend together melted shortening or salad oil. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, fryer oil, but I got some good old Crisco right here. Sifted general purpose flour until smooth. Cook at a low heat for 2 minutes. Add canned tomato paste, chili powder, cumin, and then blend well. So how are we going to do it, right? Prepare beef broth following package directions. We're going to add stock to the roux, stirring consistently. Bring to a boil, reduce heat, simmer 10 minutes or until thickened, stir it constantly. Then add the pepper and stir it to blend. So that's the chili gravy. Step 3, cook the beef until it loses its pink coloring. Stir to break apart and drain off the excess or skim off excess fat. Then we're going to add two quarts gravy. So whatever gravy we got left, we're going to cut that in half, put that in with the beef, and we're going to use the rest for on top. 2 quarts gravy, onion, chili powder, salt, red pepper, garlic powder to the beef. And we're going to blend it well and hold it at temp for 140 degrees or higher for use in step 7. And we're going to spread 2 cups of gravy in each pan. I'm going to tell you how to do it when we get there. Number 5, wrap tortillas in foil, place in oven or warmer for 15 minutes until they're warm and pliable. All right, that's optional. Usually when we get our tortilla shells in the defect, they froze, so we already throw them in the warmer and they unthaw and they get nice and warm and pliable. Step 6, place 3 teaspoons meat filling in each center of tortilla. Roll tightly around filling, place seam side down in the pan, 50 per pan. We ain't got a giant pan for the giant oven, all right? I'll show you how it's done. Pour 1 1/4 quart gravy over enchiladas in each pan. I'll show you. Use a convection oven. Bake 18 to 20 minutes in 325 or until thoroughly heated and the internal temperature must reach 155 degrees or higher. You remove it from the oven. Sprinkle 1 quart cheese and 1/3 cup onions over enchiladas at each pan. And then we're going to throw it back in the oven for about 3 minutes to melt the cheese, and we're going to hold to serve at 140 degrees or higher. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you all this googly up and how much. I'm going to put it in the description and you can follow along. I got everything already pre-cut down for 10 people. Alrighty. I will say we got half an onion and half an onion. We got some cheese we're going to sprinkle all over the place. We got the ground beef. We got the flour. We got the shortening. We got the tomato paste. We got the chili powder, the cumin, and the black pepper. That's for the chili gravy. That's for the ground beef. That's the red pepper. And that's the garlic and a pinch of salt. But all right, children, I'm gonna quit talking. Let's go over to the main battle station and let's do it. Alright, children, we got a recipe card right here. Now, we're going to make this how you would make a regular old gravy. We're going to go ahead, warm up our liquids in here, melt our shortening, make a roux with that flour here, and then we're going to add that to it. Alright, we got our seasonings here to paste the beef. Go ahead, turn that heat on. I'll throw that up on in there. We're going to throw this on up in there. Now I got the beef base in there already. I'm going to go ahead and just add this tomato paste. Now the more gravy you make, the more you can put on anything and everything, alright? Alright, now that you got your roux all nice and cooked off, we can go ahead and move this to over here. Just the smaller one, it helps better. We'll crank that up and we're just going to add all this roux to it. Just mix it all in. Alright, now if your gravy is really thick like this, you can go ahead and add yourself some more of that beef broth in there, or water if you're in a pinch. Alright, I might loosen that up just a little bit. I still got it on a nice medium low heat. I'm just bringing it up temperature. We've got to start cooking off our ground beef. Alright, children, we go ahead and move on to step number, we're still on number 4. Ground beef's already been cooked off. You can see that right there. We can go ahead and add our onions in there. Add our seasonings. Now these onions, they be chopped. Go ahead and give that a good mixing up. Mix it up nice and good. Alright, children, alright. Now, gravy's done got nice and thick. You can see we got a lot in here. We're only gonna pour in about half of that, alright? The other half we're going to use to drizzle on over. The other half we're going to use to drizzle on over our enchiladas mixed with the cheese. Don't that look just like chili? Alright, you're going to let this cook just a little bit while longer. And then we're going to go ahead and bust out the tortillas. We're going to move this back onto the counter over here. We're going to go ahead and grease up our pan with some of this here gravy. We're going to preheat this oven to 325. Let me figure this out. I can do it. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the assembly line. Step number 7. We're going to pour 1 1/4 quart. We're going to put gravy in the pan, alright? You want a nice, even coat. We ain't got a whole lot of this left. Alrighty, I'm going to set that down right there on the corner. Now you see, I got aluminum foil all over my countertop. See how I'm just sort of letting it slur around, get up all on them edges. It's going to act as your barrier. Ta-da! I'll set that aside. Comes the fun part. We're going to assemble. Got ourselves hot pot. You see I got my countertop wrapped up with some aluminum foil. That helps keep it from burning my counter. And it helps clean up process just a little bit easier. We got some tortilla shells. Carry this over there. All right. Step number 8. We're gonna place 3 tablespoons meat filling on each center of each tortilla. Roll tightly. You at home, all right? Make it good. However, I don't need all of these. Watch closely. Get that good roll, all right? Don't overfill these now. Serving size is 2. Ooh, that's still a little toasty. Just came off the oven, but you want to get yourselves a good enchilada roll. Just gonna place that in the pan right there. Alright, children, about 18 minutes has passed. These do look delectable, but they're missing the last key ingredient, and that's the cheese. It needs some cheese on it. Take that and just... Now, see, I'm using some mild cheddar cheese. Should grab some of that Mexican blend cheese you see at the grocery store. Go ahead and just put a nice even coat on there. And that's it. We're going to throw it back in the oven for about 3 minutes, just enough to melt the cheese. And then we'll time to serve it up, pan it up, plate it up. I'll see y'all then. Now you take a look at them enchiladas followed directly by the recipe card. I hope they taste good. Need to bust out a little hot sauce. You know it's gonna be good. Alright children, it's been a pleasure cooking with y'all. Keep on coming back to Sarges Mess Hall. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, and always thank your local combat vets. Y'all have a good one.